Welcome to today's Clash of Clans video, where we are going to be attacking live within the Clan War Leagues, hoping to get the 3 stars. Now I am going to be attacking base number 12. You guys know that I'm practicing with Lavaloon. I'm not the best at it, but I do feel like this base layout lends itself to the Lavaloon to try and get the 3 stars. So we will explain exactly why we're going to do that strategy in a second and show you the other 3-star attacks that we have had within this second round for Red Elite. Obviously you did get to see the 3 stars from the first round yesterday. If you missed it, I will link it in the top right. But we are sitting in first position. It's a tough fight at the top of the league here, and we're hoping to get promoted this time round to Champ 2. So without further ado, let's get into the live attack of this video. Alrighty guys, base number 12, here we go. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel for all of my Clash of Clans content. Hit the notification bell as well to see all of my videos as soon as they go live. So looking at this base, why do I think the Lavaloon will work? Now I thought about a few different strategies, but basically, I should be able to get the town hall on the outside here very easily. And again, the 2-star is something you need to secure. So first of all, there are builder huts in each corner. I do have 4 archers just to try and take that down. Then I'm going to set the funnel with these 2 buildings using a baby dragon. So I will send a loon in first to the archer tower just in case there's any black bombs there. I do want these 2 buildings down. Then I will force my king from the elixir storage down to the mortar and kind of down this way. But I'm going to send a wall wrecker with Valkyries straight through this wall into this compartment. That should pretty much take all of this down and lure the CC. That's where a little bit of the issue lies, but I am going to draw the queen, or my queen, slightly around to this right hand side, so she should pocket onto the town hall. I do have a couple of giants and wizards just to help in that process, minions to help funnel here, and I'm hoping that my queen will get down to the town hall. Maybe the Valkyries will get through to help. I'm not too sure where they are going to get thrown out, to be honest with you, but we will just have to wait and see. I do hope that my queen gets through here, gets the town hall, and potentially comes down to these areas. That's the plan. Once that happens, we will start the Lalo portion down at 6 o'clock towards this Inferno Tower. Now, if you look at the air defense, they're all on the outside of the base, as with the wizard towers. So I'm kind of hoping that I can do a nice big wide spread across this bottom side of the base, really send a massive part of loons coming through, which should then clump towards the Eagle artillery. I've just got to hope that my kill squad does its job. So here is the army. I'm debating as to where to send the Grand Warden, but I think I'm going to send it on ground, because once the Giga Tesla is down and out of the way, I shouldn't need that ability on the balloons themselves. So I am going to send it in on the ground, I think, but we will play it by ear a little bit. I do have all of my troops ready. I have the free spell for that Giga Tesla as well. So let's get into the attack. Be sure to leave a like to wish me luck on this one. But we're in. No more changing, guys. So let's get the archers onto the builder huts to start with. Then we can start with the baby dragon and the balloon in order to create the funnel here. So here comes the loon, followed by the baby dragon to create the funnel. No black air bomb there. Baby dragon, I knew it would come this way. I kind of knew that was going to happen. But here comes the king alongside the wall wrecker. A couple of giants here to lock onto that archer tower. And here is the minion, followed by my queen. Let's pop the Grand Warden in as well. So the funnel has worked brilliantly. There's a Lava Hound in the CC. My king is about to have his ability popped. Do have a rage spell there as well, ready for them Valkyries coming out, which they have now. press that Grand Warden's ability, and the Queen has for some reason came back inside. I am hoping that my Valks do pretty good here. I have frozen the Giga Tesla. That has gone down. The Lava Pups certainly haven't helped the situation. Should have probably froze the Multi-Inferno, but I'm hoping that my Queen gets across there to take that out, which she does. Come on, if she gets that air defense, it is a complete bonus. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. So let's start the Lavaloon now from this portion. Let's get a lot of loons in. Then we should hopefully continue with this. Let's get the haste spells in right around this side. And yeah, there's a couple of Teslas on the corners here. Heal spell right on this area. The sweeper is not helping me out. I've just wasted a haste as well, which I wasn't expecting to have to use that, but it's definitely not going to be the 3 here, guys. It's just not really worked out for me. Let's pop a haste on there to try and get the eagle down as well, and we did definitely get the safe too. Spread the loons right out, but there's just too much base, unfortunately, left to take. I told you guys I'm not the best at Lavaloon. I think if there were any kind of pro at Lavaloon, this base would have been crushed. I'm telling you, this was all good. So we'll review it back. Anyone in the comments that is or feels they are an expert at Lavaloon, be sure to let me know. But this is where yesterday I was telling you that the Save 2 has to be integrated into your strategies, and the Lavaloon can be integrated as a Save 2 strategy. There was no way that I was not going to get the 2-star on that base. It just wasn't going to happen, guys. So I let the minions, or the lava pups shall we say, take out this dark elixir storage. Then we'll quickly review it back before we show you the 3 stars. Now, if I were to basically have a think about this, I kind of knew that the air sweeper, I'm just going to quit out at this point because it's going to end the battle. 84%. I guess it's not bad in terms of percentage, but not what we wanted in terms of the 3. I did know that that sweeper was going to be an issue coming into that side. Look, I kind of knew that. I should have probably cut my Lava Hound, my second one, right from here in order to just clump in from either side. I'm not sure. Or maybe I should have just pushed 2 Lava Hounds in from this area with a whole chunk of loons to come right behind the sweeper. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But let's ×2 speed it. The archers on the builder huts obviously worked nicely. 1 loon needed. Oh, there was a black air bomb there. I didn't even see that. Funnel was perfect though. I mean, we knew that was going to happen. The wall wrecker coming through. Couple of giants tanked quite nicely for them wizards as they created the funnel a little bit. Valkyries did a nice job getting through the Giga Tesla. I did use the Grand Warden's ability due to that Tesla farm. Could have been better on my free spell placement. I kind of panicked a little bit there, I guess, and threw that down. But we did get, if you look at this, absolutely everything that we wanted from the kill squad. You know, Queen getting that would have been massive, but I knew I could kind of come in behind it anyway. It's not going to stop me getting to many of these defenses. Or that's what I thought. Maybe it did. Right, let's slow this down because this is where we need to improve with the Lavaloon. So I did have to target some of the balloons up to this point, and yeah, the sweeper did affect us, look. So coming into this point, I just have too many defenses shooting at my loons, so I shouldn't have been putting them right across there, I guess. And yeah, straight into that sweeper. I needed more loons and more haste to press onto this area. If I had have done that, these loons at the bottom wouldn't have been wasted as much, I don't feel, and I would have then been a lot more prepared to come through the base. But I don't think identification of the base was necessarily wrong. Again, I don't mind showing you guys my fails. You can't be an expert at every attack strategy. The Lavaloon is something that I'm trying to improve with, and we are going to be doing a lot more of the live streams to try and help with that. So be sure to hit that notification bell if you are interested in seeing them. However, wasn't my day. Let's get into the other ones though. Hoon here on base number 2 again. You guys know that he smashed base number 2 yesterday, and he's quite the expert with this kill squad, Lalo or Hog Rider. That tends to be That tends to be his go-to strategy, if you will. He's very good at getting that kill squad in and then deciding whether the Hog Riders or the Lavaloon on the back end is the best option. So maybe we'll get him on the channel sometime and describe these attacks. That would be pretty cool. But essentially, he presses in with a massive kill squad here initially, uses that Grand Warden's ability because, again, we did say there's a huge amount of Southern Teaser style bases that, you know, there's going to be a lot of traps and things. If the town hall's on the outside, like the one I just attacked, we could have pretty much knew there was going to be Teslas there because people are trying to entice you in, waste all of your troops so you don't get the 2 stars. From this point, it's very interesting. He presses a huge amount of hogs in from the top of the base there, look. The heal spell is fantastic because it can cover all of the Hog Riders. Then he merges in from this right hand side very successfully. So, notice what he's doing in terms of targeting that eagle very straight on. The Hog Riders basically moved right down the base towards the eagle, and that's something that it's massive to take out. With almost 50 Hog Riders though, the king was down, the queen was down, the CC was down. From that point, he can really just use Hog Riders. There's nothing to actually take them out, obviously the defenses, but there's nothing which is going to follow them around the base. Just had to make sure about skeleton traps potentially was the only thing that could have, but with pathing of the base, 50 Hog Riders with the ability to get straight onto them defenses. Again, it's not a wide spread out base. I mean, just look at all of this empty space. It was very predictable on where the Hog Riders will go, and I feel like Hoon did a very good job there, just taking advantage of that. So, if you think there is a base where the enemy is trying to entice you in, you can actually get away with it, but the Grand Warden's ability is going to be basically the only way of doing that, because freeze spells, they don't freeze everything. The heal spells, probably not enough to get you healed up if there's a number of giant bombs. Here is a very similar base to the one I attacked yesterday. Again, it's a common base that I have seen a lot in terms of this style, not the exact same base, but these kind of 4 compartments like this, it must be flying around on the internet somewhere. Do me a favor guys, if you've seen this base and have 3-starred it, drop down in the comments that you have 3-starred this base and let me know which strategy it is that you used. So Raison does a similar thing to what I was discussing yesterday in terms of coming in from the top to get the eagle. He's going to be able to get the CC from that point and also press into the middle of the base here to take out a couple of the defenses, and fingers crossed the queen from that area as well. Potentially Valks might have been better to get through that wall compartment into the queen, but his own queen does that anyway. Now he's cut out the entire top of the base. If you actually slice the base in half, it's pretty much taken out at the north. So it's just a case of the Lavaloon. And again, this is where I kind of messed up on that first attack, isn't it? I wanted to spread things nice and wide, but I think I was probably too quick in doing that. Again, if you are good at Lavaloon, give me some tips. I might even set up some live streams whereby we set up a clan and we all just join and do some friendly challenges. That might be pretty cool. Again, let me know in the comments if the friendly challenges is something you would like to see. Raison very smartly here though saves onto a couple of spells for the back end. Again, that's where your balloons are going to clump up, so that's where you're going to have to be ready if there are especially splash damage defenses, but if they are going to go to an area where it is particularly troublesome. So you guys yesterday really enjoyed the video in terms of me attacking for the CWL and recapping Red Elite's other 3-star attacks, and I did tell many of the people in the comments, because I try to reply to you all, I did tell you that I would try my best to continue doing this throughout the week. And again, if you are interested in joining us here at Red Elite, getting involved with our clan war leagues, getting involved with my live streams, the voice planning, be sure to check out my Discord. It's down in the description of the video. You can join that anyway, even if you're not interested in joining Red Elite, in order to have a chat through with me. But be sure to check that out, and you might be able to be brought on trial if you are a high enough Town Hall 12. But basically, we're looking for max Town Hall 12s at the moment. Getting onto this attack though, again it's that kill squad hog rider attack. I'll skip through this one a little bit, but we're pressing in heavy. Look at that tornado trap, that was pretty cool. Pressing in heavy to take out some of them key objectives, which are very much the same on a lot of these things. And I did say this yesterday, let's slow it down while I discuss this point. The 2 stars is something you have to try and ensure within your CWL attacks. Yes, you need to be going for the 3. That's how ultimately you're going to win more wars, if you can pull out more 3 stars. And yes, you might get some 1 stars. It happens to the best of us. You can see that today we did get another 1 star. However, we've gained, what is that, 4 or 5 3 stars? From taking them risks and trying to progress it, so you will be able to overcompensate potentially. I mean, you got to work up to that level. Again, Red Elite, whilst we don't compete in external leagues, we are quite a competitive clan. We do want to win, so you do have to build up to that level, guys. But if you are just, you know, wanting to play it safe for your clan, the 2 is what you have to do. And the reason I started talking about this is the heavy kill squads is a way to do that. So as you've seen in that attack, we came in with a massive kill squad towards that town hall, took the Giga Tesla with the kill squad. Now obviously you want to take some other things as well. So the Queen, the Eagle, the King CC, things like that, multi-infernos. You want to try and get them down, but if you can integrate the town hall into your kill squad, it means that the main bulk of your attack, even if it fizzles out, you know, you should get the 50% if you've planned correctly. If your plan is a potential 3-star plan, you should get that 50%. So that's where that comes in. Again, we mentioned yesterday how the Boar Witch is a method which can be used as a safe to transition into a 3-star strategy, especially the Queen Walk or Queen Charge Boar Witch. So a lot of the time you will do very similar to what Michael does here. Again, shout out to Michael, massive key player in Red Elite in terms of donations, activity, keeping us all on our toes. Very much a shout out to him, because he doesn't always get on these videos, to be honest. I can't remember the last time we showed one of his attacks, so that's why I want to give him a shout out. Anyway, the Queen Charge, you press that in from one side. The P.E.K.K.A. on the other side is fantastic to tank for your Boar Witch with the Wall Wrecker, and the main bulk of your bowlers coming through the middle. And as you can see, if you can get them to that town hall, you are all set. And on this base, the jump spells are very important as well. You need to be able to access the Inferno Towers, especially if they're single, because whilst they might not take down the bowlers or witches, they are actually probably the biggest threat to the bowlers or witches, because your bigger troops are what tank for them bowlers. So essentially your King, Queen, if you have a Golem in there, your P.E.K.K.A., they are the troops that will help the Boar Witch get through the raid. The Wall Wrecker, for example. So you need to make sure that you can access the single Infernos, that you can reset them potentially with a freeze. But there you go, that wraps it up for our video today, showcasing Red Elite's progress. I hope you have enjoyed it. Again, join my Discord if you do want to have a chat through with me many of the aspects of Clash, if you're interested in joining Red Elite. And again, be sure to subscribe. The button is right next to my head there. Be sure to click that notification bell in order to see my videos once they go live. But that wraps it up for this one. Until next time, peace out.